Hello, I'm 002BJ and welcome back to my Pokemon Emerald walkthrough. Here on Route 102 you'll find some interesting Pokemon, one of which I will be catching. Though there's only a 4% chance to find it, but I'm gonna try. Also, that over there's a trainer, but I do not want to fight him until I catch my new Pokemon. So let's get into the grass and find it. I said find it! Ooh. See, that's not what I want. That's not what I want at all. Though this is a nice time to get some training in. I usually tend to grind early on because it's the easiest time to grind, and it also helps with the early gyms. Especially if you don't have a good type advantage against them. Anyway, I've finally found the Pokemon I want to have in my team. It's a Ralts. Psychic type. It's not powerful at this stage of the game, but once it's fully evolved, it is a special attack beast. I always like catching one of these at the start of the game. And if you're lucky enough to find one, I'd say pick it up. And there we go. The second member of my Pokemon team. Alright, on to the base stats. Like I said, it's not powerful at all at this stage. But it evolves at level 20, which is quite early, and then again at level 30, into its final Mega Form. I'm just going to go heal up. And now it's time to battle our first Pokemon trainer. Well, first non-rival Pokemon trainer. It's battle time! And I named my Ralts Yoda, because he's a little green thing. And it makes sense. Now, Yoda is really a pain to level up this early on, because, well, I'll show you in a bit, but let's just say, not the best attacker. So, Ty's gonna help out by battling all Yoda's foes. And sharing experience with Yoda, because he's a nice guy. Well, that was an easy trainer battle. There's another trainer up there, but I don't want to battle him just yet. I want to level up Yoda a bit more. So yeah, you know how I said Yoda wasn't the best attacker? This is why. Yeah. No attacking moves, just growl. Really, really annoying. And I found this funny. I found another Ralts like one Pokemon battle after I found Yoda. It's just like, whoa. Lucky me. Unfortunately, I don't need another Yoda, so I'm not gonna catch it. Alright, on to our next trainer battle! Trainers Pokemon give you a little bit more experience than normal Pokemon, so it's a good way to level up. Basically, if you see a trainer, battle them. Never hurts. Switching to Ty so I can actually damage this thing. These early trainer fights shouldn't be any hassle to you. I mean, your starter should be way over these guys' levels anyway. What's this? This trainer has more than one Pokemon? No. Impossible. Now once either Torchic or Mudkip reach level 10, they'll gain their first elemental moves. This will be either Ember or Water Gun respectively. Trico weirdly gains his first elemental move at level 6, but only does half as much as Ember or Water Gun, so I guess that makes up for it. And then at level 11 he gains Quick Attack, which is the 40 base power move. It's kind of weird. I don't know why they just didn't give him Vine Whip or something. Now this trainer's first Pokemon isn't anything new or interesting, but his second, that's another story. But first I have to switch to Tai and then take out the Zigzagoon before we can find out what his second Pokemon is. So let's just take this out with Ember. Boom! One hit, one kill. That's right, his second Pokemon is a Taillow, which you have not seen yet. It is a normal flying type, and it's pretty good. I used a Taillow on my very first run through of Emerald like 6 years ago or something. And from what I remember, it was like one of my favourite Pokemon. It just looked cool, it was speedy, it had decent attack. So yeah, awesome Pokemon. And it was also very useful for flying around. But we won't be able to do that for a very long time. And another trainer bites the dust. Sucker. I'm just gonna change my moves around here because it's always best to have your elemental move as your first move, so you don't have to go switching, and you can just kind of mash the A button until you win. Because I like doing that. Up here we have some berries. Peachy berries, they heal paralysis, if I remember correctly. And orange berries, watch heal your Pokemon by a little bit. Berries can be held by Pokemon and used automatically when they're needed. So say if Tai gets randomly paralyzed, he'll eat the berry and get unparalyzed without me having to do anything, which is very nice. Of course, I barely ever use berries, but still, if you're into that kind of thing, you can do it. I'm more the kind of guy that just pretends I don't have a status effect on me, and just hope I can still attack that turn. Which only happens half the time because I'm not the luckiest guy when it comes to status effects, but you know, I don't think anyone is very lucky when it comes to status effects. But I'll get more into that when we go to a Pokemon school. That's where they teach you about type advantages and disadvantages, and also, of course, status effects. Anyway, we have a new Pokemon-verse. And this Pokemon is, for those of you paying attention and actually reading what's on the screen, a Shroomish! Woo! This thing's evolution can be really annoying. Not only does it have the ability of Effect Spore, which can either paralyze you, poison you, or put you asleep. This is only when you touch it with a physical attack or something, but still, it's really annoying. And Yoda just learnt its first attacking move, yay! And it's quite a strong attacking move, it's a Psychic with base power of 60. Down here you'll find a Pokeball that contains a potion in it. Pokeballs are found all throughout the game and contain various things from Pokeballs to potions to TMs, HMs, and other such things. Anyway, welcome to Petalburg City, home of our first gym. But we're not gonna fight in it just yet. That's right, you guessed it. Random fade out of doom and ending and stuff.